Hey, what's up, besties? It's your girl, Elaine Michelle, and I'm back with another video. Thank you so much for stopping back by my channel. If this is your very first time, I need you to stop what you're doing, click the subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you don't miss any more of my videos. Alright, so today we're going to be getting into the paycheck. What are we doing today? We're doing paycheck to paycheck budget, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm sitting here looking at cash envelopes and sinking funds. I'm like, no, but I didn't go get cash yet. So anyways, we're doing our paycheck number one budget, and you guys know I absolutely love to do the paycheck budgets because it just gives me a better view of everything. Alright, so I need to find my leftover stickers from this kit. This is a kit that I got from Shay's Budget Shop. If you guys have not already checked it out, I have a link down below so you guys can get into it. She makes some amazing budget kits. Alright, so I saved, I saved some of these so that I could get started, but I wouldn't have to take up all of your time in doing so. So with the paycheck to paycheck budget, for me, this is my way of just kind of seeing what my income is going to be, as well as what bills have to be paid within one paycheck. And I think that's important to know as you are putting together your whole entire budget, breaking it down by paycheck and even sometimes breaking it down by the week to know what you're going to be spending within that week so that you're really staying on track. Those are great things to do. Like, don't think that you're being over the top because you're trying to track it all. No, like, do the most and then figure out what works best. But if you do the least and then it doesn't work, then you're like, well, I don't want to do it. Anyways, that's my small tangent for today. Alright, so we have our paycheck number one, and we're budgeting $260, and we already know that's going to be $2060 anyway, and we're just going to leave that as a, checks and balances type thing. Alright, so let's get into the bills and expenses for this. Ouch. I got this band-aid on because I think my nail is lifting. And so I'm going out of town and I don't think I'll have a time to go get it done today. So I'm going to have to glue it back together. And, I'm trying to keep the water and moisture. Anyways, it's a whole thing. All right. So let's get into our bills and expenses for this particular paycheck. So the first of the month is always very annoying for me. I feel like my whole entire paycheck is always gone because I spend the most of it, the bulk of it, on my rent. So we're paying our rent and we're budgeting for we're doing $780, but the rent for July actually didn't come out to be $780. I need to transfer this over there. It actually ended up being $748, but I'm still going to keep it at $780 because they be doing, I told y'all all the time, they be doing some crazy stuff sometimes, and I rather over budget than under budget. That is my biggest thing because, and I'm not, when I say over budget, I mean don't like super do it, but this is maybe a $40 difference. I wouldn't put an extra $100 there because that would just not be helpful to me being mindful of my money. So then we'll see what our actual is when it comes out. So then we have our insurance, and insurance is super duper annoying to me. I need to figure out why they are billing me in three separate charges. Like, I get one charge. I have Liberty Mutual, and Liberty Mutual charges, I got car insurance, I have life insurance, and then I also have renter's insurance with them. But I'm like, you guys are all the same people. Why can't you just simply just combine them all? So those are like the charges come out at separate times, although they're supposed to be one time. I don't know, but it's super annoying and I need to really figure out why that is. Alright, so then we have Navient, and our Navient payment is only $90.05. I was like looking back, I'm like, what was it? Yeah, so $90.05. And again, I am on a repayment plan, and so what I hope to do with this is to keep with that type of payment plan, but I know eventually it's going to end, but I am riding the wave until I cannot ride it anymore, which isn't always the best thing. It's just my focus right now isn't on this particular one. I'm more so focused on my car, so once I get focused on student loans, I'll probably do that. But I do want to make sure that I make note of that I will have to eventually, pay a little bit more, and that's a whole thing. All right, so then we have our iTunes, and this is iTunes number 1, and that is $16.41. All right, so the iTunes number 1, this is my Apple Music, so I'm not getting rid of that. That's my Apple Music. I need that, and then I let other people join my family, so my family share, so it just works out for us. All right, now I have iTunes number 2. Now this iTunes number 2 is actually my my storage, because I need more storage on my phone for iCloud. And it's so funny, I looked at my storage on my actual phone. I'm using 56 gigabytes, but my my iCloud was already, like, it was dead. There was nothing there. So I got 1 terabyte, I believe, of space on there. So now I have like a bunch of space to, hold everything in there. So it's a little bit pricey, but I mean, it's worth it if you're keeping your memories. And yeah, I like to make sure I keep my memories and stuff. So that's going to be a $9.99 charge. Okay, now we have Les Zips. Zips Car Wash. And that is $15. I think we might have put 16 on there. This might have been some change. No, we put 15. Okay, and Zips Car Wash is just my subscription so that I can go get my car washed at any time. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going back to reference. This is what I'm referencing for my bills and such before my next time of getting paid, making sure that I put everything in there. So yes, I wanted to verify this one that we have, the Sling TV. Somebody need to remind me to make me a sticker for Sling TV, because that's definitely a thing. All right, and Sling TV is $38.31. And the last one is kickboxing. Okay, so kickboxing, let me take a sip of my coffee. I am drinking coffee this morning, and I have this, I wish I could like turn it, but anyways, it says Jesus Plans and Books. I don't know, I feel like the more I turn it, the more I'm going to spill coffee, but
the Budget Misses are going to be in Houston on August the 10th. Come out and join us for the Budget Misses workshops, where we're teaching you all about saving and how to manage your money. It's so important. Debt elimination can happen for you, and we are willing to share our tips and tricks with you guys. So make sure you come out to the Houston workshop. It's going to be on August the 10th at the Hilton Garden Inn. You don't want to miss it.
Doing that. Okay, so anyways, we have kickboxing, and kickboxing for 2 weeks is $17, I believe. Let's just go back and verify that kickboxing fee. Yeah, we put $18 down. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead now and put down the dollar signs, because y'all know how I am. I'm just real extra. All right, so then we're gonna add everything all up, just making sure I grabbed everything, going back to my references, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so we did get everything, and we do our cash envelopes. So I'm gonna be stuffing my cash envelopes again, because I'm gonna have the guy from Proactive Budget to come on, and he's going to give us like some in-depth, in detail type stuff of what's going on with the app and all of that, and then that'll tell you guys why I'm going to be moving back towards actually stuffing my cash envelopes for like the next 2 months as things get settled in. So cash envelopes, I'm going to be putting in $420. All right, and then sinking funds, okay, and we're putting in $80 there. All right, so let's go ahead and add everything up to see what we have our total expenses and remaining. You ever spell things and you're like, did I spell that right? I do that all the time. I feel like on the internets, on the interwebs, I feel like that happens to me so much. All right, so let me find my calculatrice here. All right, so we are working with 780 plus 265 plus 90. $1,605 plus $1,641 plus $9.99 plus 15 plus 38.31 plus 18 plus 500, because that's cash envelopes and sinking funds together is 500. All right, so that puts us at our total expenses for this month being $1,732.76. All right, so if we subtract that minus our paycheck, we are left with $327.24. All right, so now we have our total here, and let's go ahead and see. Okay, so we have the $327.24 left over. We know we are going out of town. We have our notes here, so just write notes. We have some travel coming up. I have 2 trips that I'll be doing, so I'm going to put those down. I'm going to Austin, Texas, and Houston during this paycheck. So I need to be mindful of that there may be some things I need to pay for. So I'm just going to be very, very, very aware of my extra coinage. That $327, I do want to put half of that. So let's divide $327 divided by 2. So I wouldn't have put $163. And I think this should work out pretty well toward an extra car note. Okay, so I'm gonna put that towards my extra car note, and then remaining for travel in the event my cash envelopes, it doesn't have enough. Okay, so that's gonna, I can't write and talk at the same time. Okay, and that's just to make sure I'm able to cover everything. I am traveling to Austin on personal, and then I'm traveling to Houston on business, so there's a little bit of a difference in the way that I have to spend my money, but I like to make sure that I have something on me in the event that something happens or we need to cover something. I want to make sure that I have what I need. All right, so this is our paycheck to paycheck budget. I recommend people doing these. Make sure that you are keeping up with your stuff, and this just helps you to break it down even more. So if I wasn't going out of town, and let's say I wasn't paying, extra on my car note, you would have $327 left over. So given every dollar a name, you would be taking that and you would just put it either all into your savings, or you would pay off a bill, depending on what route you're trying to go. You would pay your bills off, get caught up. I recommend going into a emergency fund if you haven't already done so. Like, even if it's just $20, $30, $40, these things are definitely going to be helpful in making sure that you have a little cushion. So the paycheck to paycheck budget is just so essential for me, just making sure that I'm not looking, because that happens a lot when you put a monthly budget together. You're like, oh, okay, I have this much money left over, and then it just kind of goes by the wayside, but this kind of holds you accountable. So just make sure you're doing these along with your monthly. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you in real life. Leave your comments down below. Let me know how your budgeting is going, how you like your paycheck to paycheck budget. Let me know if there's anything you want to see on the channel, and I will catch you in the next one. Mwah! KK, bye!